And then we have our embattled Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. The stories about this guy just keep coming. Not only has Hegseth been messaging war plans to his wife, he's been bringing her to meetings. Ahead of his confirmation hearings, a number of senators were reportedly bothered because he brought his wife to what they assumed would be one-on-one meetings. And boy, nothing inspires confidence in a guy like when he shows up to a job interview with his wife. Here's how I imagine that went. The U.S. will not allow Iran to become a nuclear power, and every option will be on the table to prevent that. Right, honey? The Pentagon pushed back, kind of. They said Mrs. Pete has never attended a meeting where sensitive information or classified information was discussed. Of course she hasn't. She doesn't need to. If there's anything exciting, he catches her up on a text. I don't know. Maybe there was a good reason for her to be at the meetings. Maybe she's his designated driver. We also learned, according to CBS News, that Pete Hegseth had a little makeup studio built at the Pentagon to get his face ready for TV interviews. He has strongly denied this. He called it a totally fake story, and a Defense Department official added that he said it makes no sense because Pete does his own makeup, which is more embarrassing. Thanks for the help, guys. I'll handle the next one. I don't know why he would be ashamed of this. A lot of warriors wear makeup. You ever see Mel Gibson in Braveheart? He's got it all over. Nothing sparks fear in the hearts of our enemies like a defense secretary who puts foundation on his face and a big palm full of Suavecito pomade in his hair every day. It's the warrior ethos. By the way, you know who this is? This is Lloyd Austin. He is a 4-star general. He was the previous Secretary of Defense. You ever seen him before? No, you know why? He was inside the Pentagon doing his job. He was not on TV every day. Pete Hegseth is on TV now more than Ryan Seacrest.
We're back with another DOD reform. Americans want to join a military with high, clear standards. We can meet those standards. Biden couldn't. President Trump has.
Well, you know what? He does do a nice job. He's very pretty. Good news is when he gets booted from the Pentagon, he'll be able to get a job at Sephora. The defense secretary has a makeup room, the vice president wears eyeliner, and yet somehow this administration spends all day, every day complaining about trans women ruining sports. Am I right, Guillermo?
You're right, Jimmy. Yes, whatever you say, yes.